So what the heck is this?
You really don't want to answer questions yourself, do you?
No. So this is. Do you want me to answer, or do you want to answer?
I got it.
Okay.
So welcome to Benedictus Dominus. I'm Nolan Martin,
I'm Luke Meyerhoff.
and together we're two seminarians for the Diocese of Wichita who are wanting to start a new video series. So this may include just talks like this between me and him, where we're just having a good time, talking about like something religious, whether that's the Gloria in Latin. What else, Luke?
It's fancy. Or we'll just kind of get on the air, kind of just start rambling, get some seminarians together, drink some. Well, right now I'm not drinking any coffee, but normally we'll be drinking some coffee, just talk about current events, saints. I really love to talk about really cool things about the liturgy that people don't know about, like the Triduum, man. There's a bunch of stuff, and we'll, just talk about stuff. Just kind of talk about also how Christ has been in our lives and how he's playing a role in our discernment here at seminary. And who knows, maybe I'll make like a day in the a day in the life of a seminarian here, maybe. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, not only we got those things that you just mentioned, but I don't know if you mentioned coffee time. Might have a little coffee time with some other people.
Heck
Yeah, get your mugs ready. Go on adventures. Unboxings. Yeah.
Bring out our finest coffee. I'm almost out of my finest coffee here. Kind of sad, but oh well.
Dude, I don't have any coffee over here. I mean, Dave still has a little bit of diesel fuel over there next to the Gano cup.
Diesel fuel, man. That's what we got to talk about. The diesel fuel and how it fuels the diesel.
The diesel fuel and how it fuels. I'm no mechanic or diesel engineer, but that's not how that works.
Yeah, you didn't go to mechanic school, obviously, so.
I mean, I do have my NCC ER accreditation that tells me that I know how to swing a hammer.
That's good for you, all right? What else? We're at seminary, but our whole lives haven't been at seminary. So tell me a little bit about yourself and what happened before seminary and before you got your little hammer thing. I need to get a hammer.
Yeah.
Just be yeah.
All right. So I grew up in a pretty large parish on the west side of Wichita called St. Elizabeth Ann Seton. Still a parishioner there. I don't know any gang signs, and I don't want to know any. But anyway, so I went to grade school there. Growing up, I have an older brother and a younger sister, so I'm a middle child, always forgotten. So growing up, played a lot of sports. You name it, I've played it. So
lacrosse?
No.
No? Okay.
Yeah, baseball, basketball, soccer, football, cross country, track. Yeah, so sports played a big impact in my life growing up, just the discipline. And I'm not completely naturally athletic, but I'm naturally enough to where I can play sports. So
that's all that matters.
Yeah.
But yeah, I grew up on the opposite end of town. I'm an East Sider because East is pretty awesome. Grew up at Church of the Blessed Sacrament, which is, it's kind of a bigger parish. It's not as big as St. Elizabeth's, but it has its size. Pretty good sized grade school where I went in Capon. I also played sports, but I'm not as diverse as Nolan. I played baseball, basketball, and cross country, and by high school I only played baseball. So, not to brag or anything, I was honorable mention all city catcher my senior year. So I was decent at it for 1 year at least, and so kind of I didn't really have a crazy childhood. I was just kind of a normal down the middle. But yeah, anything you want to add to that?
I think we can talk about later in a different video about our story, more of our story.
Oh yeah, that's necessary. Yeah, we'll get to that later. But yeah, I don't really have too much more to add to that one. Do you?
No, keep saying but that's kind of bad for videos.
It's okay. This is not a very high professional grade video series. If we were going for professionals, we would have stopped a long time ago. But this
Before
is us.
we would have stopped at the beginning idea of, hey, let's start a video series.
Yeah, this is not supposed to be the most professionally based thing. Maybe later in the future we'll get professional equipment and stuff like that. But right now we're just using our iPhones, just kind of recording, and um, it's not going to be the most perfect quality, but you're going to see us from a more hopefully authentic point of view, which is kind of one of our goals. So,
Uh-oh. Oopsie. My screen just went black over here. Okay, there we go.
that's okay.
Alright. Speaking of quality, if you guys want to have any input on our videos, like topics that you want us to talk about or go over, let us know. Like, what is it like at seminary? Well, technically we don't go to a seminary, but we're seminarians. You want to explain that a little bit?
Oh yeah, so we go to the St. Joseph House of Formation, which is in the Delano district of Wichita, Kansas. It's a 4-year college program for seminarians, and so what they do is we study at Newman University, but we live in the heart of St. Joseph Parish. It's one of the oldest parishes in the diocese, and we're right between the church and right between the school. So like we're in the middle of it. We live in an old rectory, and then there's the other house, which is the old convent. So they just recently renovated it. Maybe we'll give you a little tour about that later. There's a video idea, but yeah. So we're second years. This is our second year here. Just kind of studying philosophy, trying to form the mind to think like not just Aristotle, but all the old philosophers, and hopefully, God willing, move on to theology and even more, God willing, the priesthood. So that's kind of more about where we are.
Yeah.
And yeah.
One thing I wanted to throw in there real quick was about the oldest parish. So I was reading the Catholic Advance, our diocesan newspaper right here, and it had an article about St. Anthony's in Wichita. So the only reason St. Joseph is the oldest parish in Wichita after the Proto Cathedral is because St. Anthony's was before the Proto Cathedral, I think, or something along those lines.
I'm not 100% sure.
I have to go back and look. I'll do that later, but yeah, if it's not the oldest, it is for sure the second oldest.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's a really cool old parish. A beautiful little place that we're at. So
yeah, they just reinstalled the altar rails.
Yeah,
the extension of the altar.
They brought the Latin community into the parish, so it's been a little bit of a change to the community and the vibrancy of the parish. So yeah, this place is moving forward, even though it was founded in like the 1890s or something. Is that what Father Pat said on Sunday?
Oh,
18.
Piss. I have no idea.
1800s. Oh, obviously because you weren't paying attention, probably. But sorry, it's a little far.
I mean,
but
you're probably nah. I listened to his homily, and it was very good. It's more upon stewardship, not about the parish itself.
That's going to be another topic: stewardship, and how stewardship is like the thing we're known for in our diocese. So we'll have to talk about that later.
Will.
So, all right, I think that wraps us up. Go ahead, give us a follow, comment, subscribe, like,
hit that notification bell.
Notification bell. I'm kind of new to the YouTube channel thing, so feel free to let us know. Send us a DM. We'll put our Twitter handles in the bio or the info about the channel, whatever.
Or insert it right here.
Yeah, whatever. Again, I'm new, so we're figuring this out. And until next time, stay safe and God bless.